Hi, my name is Monique, and I am here to reveal my Ancestry.com DNA results. I have been super excited. The process has taken about a month, and I have several friends who've done it, and I'm kind of expecting some of the similar results I've seen on YouTube from people who kind of look like me or maybe from the same region that I am. I'm wearing my African attire because I'm just guessing that I'm going to be absolutely majority West African, even though this comes from North Africa, but who knows. So I'm excited to see what else is in there in specific regions. I told my parents I was doing this, of course, and someone on my father's side actually did the DNA test. However, of course, because it's someone who's, a distant cousin, their results could be completely different from mine. And so I was interested in getting my own, especially to include my mother's side. I've always been told that I look kind of exotic and, where am I from, especially when I travel. And of course, the answer is I'm American. There's nothing else to say other than African American. And so they just look like, what do you mean? But where are you really from? What's your origin? Like, what country? What's ethnicity? And all that type of stuff. And as most African Americans, especially from someone from the South like me, we do not know. So we only can guess, and I'm excited to find out what I specifically can say. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I'm peeking, and I'm looking. I had already got everything set up after I ordered. Okay. Oh my goodness. 27% Ivory Coast, Ghana. 24% Cameroon. Oh my gosh. Congo, and 15% Mali. This is so interesting. In 12 more regions. It says click to see more. All right, so Africa, 91%. Oh my gosh. So 91%. That's higher than most people I've even seen on YouTube. America, 1%, Asia, 1%, and Europe, 7%. Again, out of the African, 27% Ivory Coast, 24% Congo, 15% Mali, 12% Nigeria, 9% Benin, Togo. Oh wow, 1% America, Native American, 1%, as most people think. And Asia, of course, 1%. In Europe, we have Great Britain, Ireland, Iberian Peninsula, that's in there, 1%. 2% actually Great Britain. And less per percent Europe East, 1% Scandinavian, and 1% Europe West. So I am definitely majority African. This is so interesting. And the top two, I have friends from that region. Cousins. We're cousins. Woo! I'm so excited. This is amazing. Let's see. What else is it saying? Wow. Now I can really say, where are you from? Well, my origins are in Ghana and Cameroon. Oh my goodness. And it has all these details that I'm just going to have to sort out. But it's just really, really exciting to know, to maybe study a little bit further about And it's also interesting because it's so different from other people's who I've seen online, with their origins. So I thought mine would be similar, or all of ours would be the same. If you're from the South, and your ancestors were probably slaves that came from West Africa, and that's the end of it. But this this mixture is just so interesting, um, because it's not exactly the same percentage, that as anyone that I've seen online. So I think it's been a really exciting uh, process, and I recommend it to anyone. I have a family reunion coming up, so excited to share the results. So I'm gonna just look in and call my parents and tell them what we are, and call my friends and let them know that we're cousins. Absolutely suggest doing this, and so you can really kind of get to know who you are, and this absent link that we have, back to the motherland. So now I can have a very specific area to study and to really try to identify with, and as much as possible, because at the end of the day, culturally, a Black American, and that's what I know, and that's what I've been all my life. So now we can just add some more things to that. All right, thanks for listening. Bye. Interesting. Here's some more interesting facts about the breakup outside of Africa, which is very interesting. Um, the Native American is at 1%, which does not surprise me. I don't really believe the mixture of Native American really is in a lot of Black Americans, as people think. However, there is 1% of Indian of Asia South. Now that is interesting. It's like almost like a zero. It could be up to 3%, which I'm just like very curious to where that came from. Yeah, this is quite interesting. Very interesting.